Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today I am here for layout number 3 for Mini Kit Monday, February 2020. Now this month we were supposed to do 3 layouts. I actually do 4, so you'll see another one coming up tomorrow along with my wrap-up video. So I want to remind you guys to visit the other ladies. So we have Traci, Kathy, Dollie, Daisy, and Shannon, and also our 2 guests, Kristin and Becky. Everybody will be linked down below. I've really been enjoying having the guests lately. Oh my gosh, they are so much fun. So this is going to wrap up for Becky and Kristin. I'm so sad. Bye guys, I love you. But we are going to have 2 more guests coming on in March. So this is going to be, March is going to be a really great month because we have 5 Mondays. So we have 4 required layouts, and the first Monday will be a kit share. So as you can see right here, I am just doing a strip at the top, a strip at the bottom, and this right here that I'm working on in the center of it, this is going to be the base of my page. I will put a couple more strips on there. Now, what I did with this is not only was I doing something for Mini Kit Monday, I was also doing a challenge for a challenge over at a Cherry on Top, because you know I love doing those, right? And this one, I believe this is the Make the Cut challenge. And what they did is they said, these are the papers you need to have. You need to cut all these papers in this amount of, you know, whatever. Like I needed 2 12 1/2 inch by 12s, and then I needed that center paper to be cut that way and that pink paper to be cut that way, and then those other 2 pieces to be cut in that width and length. I just turned them into banners. So yeah, that's a pretty fun challenge. I love doing that. If I can't do anything else, that will be the challenge that I would really love to do. Now, on this one also, I believe we had to use puffy stickers, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I didn't go back and look. But anyways, right here. Yeah, what you're seeing is going to be the base of my layout. We have already moved on to the embellishing part. I did switch out that other yellow piece with this black piece, and that is going to, well, actually it's not. It's not going to serve as my title, but it says live in the moment each day. And I love that one. And I do use that little memories at top, right where it's sitting. It's still on the backer. That is actually going to serve as my title. I really love this because these are photos of Riley. And she likes to play in the rocks. And it was funny because on this day, her mom said, oh, she's out there collecting rocks to leave on the porch for her dad and I to trip over. It was funny to me. She likes to pick up rocks and bring them and put them up on the porch for some reason. She's adorable. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and build up this cluster over here at the right-hand side up at the top. I do use this chipboard piece. Now, I do something a little bit, well, not really a little bit different with my chipboard pieces this time. I mean, kinda. I made them so thin. I peeled off so many layers of my chipboard so they'd be thin because I'm going to end up layering them on top of puffy stickers. So it's going to have a lot of dimension. So I didn't want it to like ruin my page protector, right? I need to fit 2 layouts in there, so I couldn't have a thick chipboard on top of a thick puffy sticker. So I am going to take several layers off of the chipboard piece. So many, in fact, like you can see where that black is. I do end up having to put some foam tape over under the left-hand side because I have part of a puffy sticker underneath it, so it's going to be kind of wobbly. So I did, after I took off all the chipboard piece behind it, I had to end up using a little bit of foam tape just so it wouldn't be wonky. Now, I did do that with all the chipboard pieces. I do thin them all out quite a bit. And on here, I overloaded this layout with puffy stickers. That's why I think this challenge had something to do with puffy stickers, because I just threw every puffy flower I had at this layout. I love it. It turned out really, really cute. I super love that pop of black. Now, I felt like I needed to have a little bit more black on here. So what I end up doing is doing splatters, and you'll see that in the end. You see right there, I had to use the foam tape, and see all that chipboard over there to the right hand side? Yeah, I peeled all that off of this one, and then I'm going to do the circle, and then I'll do those flowers up at the top. So I made it pretty thin. It's not just the printed piece. There is still chipboard behind it, just not very much. And if that's an option for you, if you don't like a lot of dimension, you can easily do that. I like to use an X-Acto knife, some kind of a razor blade, just to kind of wedge in there and, you know, rip it off. Be careful not to cut yourself. So I am going to be layering up a few more puffy flowers around this little black silhouette. It's really, really cute. I love how this came out. I'm not sure if I got a close-up picture at the end of this, how this little cluster came out, but it is super fabulous. So here I'm going to go ahead and take off some layers of this one. I cut out most of my taking off part of it because no one needs to see that. Okay, so we skipped ahead. I did the top right-hand side. I did the same thing and also put the puffy flowers down just where they were. And I go ahead and take out my Karatake watercolors and give them a splatter around the page. Now you can see some of them got really out of control. So I pulled out these Felicity Jane epoxy dots and scattered them around the page. I also had to use some bigger enamel dots because some of those splatters were just too darn big, right? So I did have to use some of those to cover up my mistake as well. I love doing splatters, but sometimes, guys, sometimes I wish I would just not do it. And this would be one of the examples. I do love this layout still, even though my splatters went awry. I still do really enjoy it. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you go check out all the other ladies and show them some love, and thank Becky and Kristin for joining us this month. I really appreciate it, girls. Becky and Kristin, thank you so much for joining us. All right, guys, have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.